So this is a simple tutorial to create partitions in the Postgres database and copy the partitions to AWS S3. Upon completion of partition S3, the program will delete the partition from the database. You would want to archive historical partitions which are not used by the business. So with this shell script or utility, you should be able to perform all the tasks. First is go to advanced option and choose the partition. You have to specify the database in which you want to create the partitions. I'm choosing sales database. And I'm creating a range partition. So this script created a main table and created a partition table and loaded some data. So here log is the main table, and these are all the partitions for the log table. So next task is we want to copy the partition as well as purge partitions from the database. You can use all these options to simulate different partition strategies and partition options. So this option is to purge copy to S3. You can also use Amazon API. You need to use around 10 API calls to copy data from database to S3 because S3 is in a cloud, database in a cloud. Here in this case also, my database in the cloud. So the way I'm copying out is this script will loop through all the available partitions and suggest the database size, and then it will directly copy from database to S3 via Linux pipes. There is no need to keep any data on the disk. So it identified 3 partitions in the database. And it loops through each database. For Postgres, we have 4 partitions. And in the sales, we have same partitions. Essentially, I created a script in both databases. So you have to choose. You choose the bucket where you want to copy. And the script would confirm the bucket that you are okay to copy to this bucket. And enter the partition name, log M1, I'm copying it. So since the partition is in the 2 databases, it is asking which database to copy. In this case, I'm choosing sales database to backup and purge the partition. So are you sure you want to copy log 1? You get a prompt, said yes. So the task is done. It copied the log 1, log M1 partition to S3. After successful completion, the table is dropped and you can see only 3 partitions are available. Earlier, you have 4 partitions. So I can loop through each partition to backup. So let's purge another table copy after. This is the bucket name. So I'm choosing a log M3 partition, database, sales. Okay, it is confirming. So the table is dropped. This is a simple script to demonstrate that with this tool or utility, you can practice all the partitioning options as well as copy to S3 and purge the database partition from the database.